Yes. We've come back from the dead. AJ's taking his glasses off because, he just can't believe. Like, he needs to get his eyes checked because he just can't believe that you guys came back yet again.
I was right. They're back.
Yeah, yep.
That's what happens when I take my glasses off. My eyes get better.
Oh, yeah. AJ, he just feels so bad because he's like, well, my vision is so good, I need to limit myself.
Yes.
So he wears glasses to intentionally blind himself. And honestly, doesn't even make a difference. He's still too epic to hold.
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Back.
We're back.
We are in person. The Gus and Eddie podcast is still not in person.
Yeah, they are.
They are?
Their most recent episode was in person.
God, fuck.
That's really funny. It's really funny that the one time you make reference. It's
I was like, we're better than them. This is still
No.
your premier place for a comedic podcast.
Yeah, we're still better than them. Don't trust those two.
Fuck, dude.
We are the AJ and Evan experience. We're stealing this from Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I used to think that this is not even a joke. I used to think that like Seth Rogen and Joe Rogan were related.
Related?
Yeah.
I wish they were, because like one of them's like this they're both comedians, right?
Oh, yeah.
But one of them's this like fuck up, drinks a lot motherfucker who's like kind of he has weight on him, and then Joe Rogan's just this fucking hulk of a human being, and it's like the comparison, like having your mother and your father be like, you're both funny, but one of you is a fucking beast of a man.
My parents often say that to me and my sister.
Right.
Like, one of you is funny.
One of you is... Both of you are funny, but one of you is
a beast.
Fucking crazy.
He's absolutely insane, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, no. What's Seth Rogen been up to lately?
I heard he's the voice on the trains in Canada.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm real proud of him.
Yeah.
That's a sweet gig.
It is a sweet gig.
Damn.
I think he also started his own cannabis company, which like everybody's doing nowadays.
No,
Hell yeah.
that's nothing
Hit
special.
That bag. Yeah. Like even Steve Urkel's got his own.
Steve Urkel?
Yeah, because there was a strain called Purple Urkel for like a long
and then
time.
Did he sue?
No, he didn't sue, because it's like, who can you sue over the name of a cannabis, especially in like, because it's been a name for a long time before weed's been legal, so you can't be like, hey, I'm suing these people that are doing this illegal thing, because it's like but yeah, he was just like, well, everyone already kind of associates me with weed because there's a strain called Purple Urkel, and he's
so
just
now
like,
we are starting a weed company. Everybody,
Steve Urkel! Oh my God! Okay, for the audio listeners, Steve Urkel just walked in, and I don't know how he knew we were talking about his weed company, but man, he knew.
smoke that dope, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up.
Mary
Oh my God.
Jane is my wife's name. Yes.
I think I've seen one episode of Family Matters, which is where Steve Urkel's from, and I don't know what his voice is, but that's it exactly. AJ just got it.
I have only seen him in an episode of Full House.
I know what you're
I think
talking
I'm doing
about.
a better David Lynch impression than Steve Urkel.
I don't know who David Lynch is.
He's a director.
God
Directed
bless.
a bunch of weird movies that are kind of good.
Oh, really? How good are they, AJ?
They're pretty good. They have like cult followings. They're not like big movies though.
Those movies are cool, though.
Yeah.
Cult classics are like, they're always a hit or miss, because it's like, maybe you will be in that small group of people that likes them.
Or
Maybe
you'll
you
be like
won't.
everyone else who's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, the movies where you look at it and it's like, this movie's kind of strange, kind of enjoyable.
Yeah.
That's how you know if it's a cult classic. It's like, yeah.
Well, the thing about that is there's like two camps, or there's three camps. There's people who love it, and they're like, oh my gosh, you gotta watch. You haven't seen that? Oh, you gotta watch that. Then there's people like, this is awful. And then there's people like, I can see the enjoyment, but it's just slow and boring. Because a lot of them they're very slow.
Yeah, they're offbeat.
Unless you're like looking for a certain feel or vibe to a movie, you're not gonna enjoy it. So
yeah, it's like with you remember that movie that I tried to show you and Ian, Mystery Men at the Cabin? And then
yes,
and then
with
later,
the one with Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like the only big name actor. Everyone else
Yeah.
just died after they finished filming it.
Everyone else went back to working at Payless Shoes.
That's exactly where they got all of their actors from.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so I really like this movie. I've seen it like so many times, and then I was like, okay, I'll show it to AJ and Ian. They share my sense of humor. They'll enjoy it. They were just like stone-faced the whole time.
I passed out like 30 minutes into the movie, and I just don't know what happened.
You just died.
I couldn't even tell you. I know that Ben Stiller is in it, and that's it.
It's just like the sense of humor is very like, okay, this is from the early 2000s. A lot of fart jokes, a lot of weird sex jokes. It's like, okay, thank you. But I don't know. There's just something about it where I'm like, It's just a dumb movie about weird superheroes, and it's like, yeah, who can't relate? Oh, also there's I don't know the actor's name. Never mind. We're just gonna stop talking about it. But years later, AJ brought it up to me, and he's like, "You want to know how this dingus brought it up to me?" He's like, "Hey, Evan, you remember that objectively bad movie you showed me at the cabin?" And I was like, "Okay," just slap me in the face.
Objectively, it is bad.
I guess you could say anything's objectively bad. You're like, Mother Teresa, objectively a bitch. Honestly,
Objectively, she was kind of a whore.
she was kind of the worst person ever, and I kind of don't.
Why was she
appreciate
helping those children again? We should look into that.
Yeah, what? We need to cancel Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa.
We do. We got to get on that. We got to put
we need to cancel all of the saints. Anyone
Okay.
who's been canonized, canceled.
canonized.
Yeah, in the Catholic Church.
Oh, I thought you meant like made canon in the lore of the
no,
Catholic Church.
No.
I was like,
that's how
what?
I'm pretty sure that's like where canon comes from.
Really? Oh, that's interesting. That would make sense. Religion is old, just like the words.
Yes.
Yeah, words are so old. Holy damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
We should write the Bible too.
No, yeah, we definitely will. We'll get to it. We'll get
We'll get around
once
to
we
it.
finish the
Every
podcast.
Every time we're like we're gonna write something,
Mm-hmm.
we just forget about it.
yeah. If I were to release an autobiography, it would be called Bible 2.
Bible too.
Yeah.
Shit, that's what Bill Gates instead of talking about climate change and some other dumb shit, just
Lame-o.
make the Bible too, dude.
Dude, the Bible. We need a The first one was so good. I think. I don't know. I never read it. Never got to it.
I've read it. It's
The whole thing.
hit and miss. Some of the parables are kind of like objectively stupid.
Oh, don't say that about Jesus' book,
Sorry,
bro.
Jesus.
You think? Who do you think? Who wrote the Bible? I know there's a book called "Who Wrote the Bible," but really though, who wrote it?
Apparently, God wrote it, but he was speaking through different people. So all the people, the names of the books are around, or like some of the people who are written. So like John, Luke, fucking I don't know.
First Corinthians.
I forgot what the
Second Corinthians.
All of the Gospels. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I know what you mean. Me too. Did you ever go to like, not VBS, but like a little church like group thing,
like a youth group?
Yeah, like a youth group for church, something like that.
Yeah.
When I was like up until I was in like 4th grade, there was this thing called like the Awanas. It was at this like big church in the area,
Okay.
and it was just like, I don't know. I feel
They
like all
rounded
that
up a bunch of Hawaiian natives, and everyone laughed at them while they were in the middle of a circle.
No, not the Hawanas, the Awanas.
Ah.
AJ. That is a fun time though, making fun of native peoples.
Yes.
It's a good time. No, but it was like they would pretty much segregate you by age, and then just like have you memorize Bible verses, and like the more verses you memorize, the more Bible bucks you got. I don't know.
And then you could trade Bible bucks in for peeps.
No, peeps.
Yeah, like the little marshmallows.
No, man. They had like a whole storefront. It was actually pretty intense.
Oh, sure.
I remember there being a lot of stuff. Wish I could go back,
Which if I could go back with my brain now, I would. Oh my gosh, I would be on top of the economy.
I'd have so many
It came to
Bible
bucks.
bucks, dude. Yeah, no, that's like the future thing. Dogecoin and crypto are all gonna fall through. It's just gonna be Bible bucks.
Hell yeah.
Honest, don't say that, AJ. You can't say hell yeah to Bible bucks.
Not to the Bible bucks. Anyways,
You're offending
we
me.
are currently recording on 420. So
I forgot about that.
I hope that all of you people at home are doing legal things.
Yeah, nothing illegal. We wouldn't want to, seem like we're trying to get you to do anything.
Smoke weed.
What?
No.
What? Steve Urkel? Your voice has changed, Steve Urkel.
What if Steve Urkel like evolved into T-Pain? No, not T-Pain.
Ice Cube.
Wrong T. No.
Team Money.
Ice-T.
Isn't that who oh yeah, I was like, didn't you just say Ice-T?
Mr. T.
Oh,
T. There we
isn't
go.
Ice-T and Mr. T the same person?
No, it's not.
Are you serious?
Ice Cube, Ice-T, and Mr. T are all different people.
What? Wait.
Mr. T's like the really buff black
okay,
dude.
yeah. He was from the A-Team.
Mm-hmm. And then Ice-T is the guy that's in Law and Order.
Yeah.
And then Ice Cube is
That's right.
he's the
Okay.
Ice Cube, the Top Gun. Thank you, everybody. That's my.
Ice Cube, what are you doing here? Man, all these guest speakers keep coming in. AJ, you didn't tell me. They just
Sorry.
keep pouring out of your closet.
It'd be funny if we just invited people on the podcast, but we gave them a small little row in front when they're watching us perform.
It's like,
And
so.
You guys can make small little commentary. Keep it light, though.
This is our show. It's like, we know that you're here, but they didn't really come for you, okay?
Yeah, no.
Honestly, yeah. This is like a big deal. Like, I've had a lot of people hitting me up like, hey, can I be on the podcast?
No.
And I've had to be like, okay, look, Bob Saget,
Oh my God.
your time was in the 80s, dude. Like, let it go. You're no longer like
socially relevant.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like, so stop trying to hop on the cast.
Dude, if anyone we know in real life asks to be on this, let's just get chairs and make them watch us.
Oh yeah, they can see it happening, but they can't. They're
You guys-
just out of the magic.
And then we're like, all right, if you ever have like a comment or anything, make sure like don't say it too loud. We don't want the mics to like over pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
They can't.
They can't
The
hear them
audience
at
can't
all.
hear it at all.
Cool.
We're not even gonna acknowledge that they said something.
Honestly,
Just gonna
'cause-
keep going.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to put you, the audience, through that.
Yeah. No.
Especially not if it's one of the audience members that wants to come on. That'd be really bad. That'd be
Ugh.
like worlds colliding. Like, know your place. Stay in the comment section. No one
Ooh.
comments.
No one comments.
We got like 5
We
views on the last one though.
need more racism in the comments. We need more diverse thought on this podcast.
Is it
and
that time again?
By that
Oh.
I mean racism.
That's right, folks. It's AJ's hot take o'clock. He's come back with a very hot take. I had to drop it on the ground because it's so hot.
Did you? Okay. Nice.
What, AJ? What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does this mean, AJ?
So this weekend,
Okay.
in the news,
The news. Yes.
13-year-old boy shot by police.
Thank
Thank
God. It's about time.
What did Fox News call him? A 13-year-old man.
Did they? I wouldn't put it
13-year-old man shot by police.
Wouldn't put it past Fox News.
So-
God bless him. God bless him.
God.
And Tucker Carlson and everyone on that team.
I feel like people are gonna get mad at us for riffing on Fox News, but I don't look at CNN.
Yeah.
I look exclusively when I hear something, it's from Fox News.
Yeah, me too. It's just like I don't seek out news, but whenever it's like playing, it's always Fox.
It's always Fox. So
I don't know how it gets on
I
every
would-
TV screen.
I would so fucking make fun of CNN because I'm sure there's some dumb shit.
Oh
there.
yeah, it's the rules. Which
Most-
affiliation does ABC have?
What do you mean, like politically?
Yeah, they left
Oh,
or right.
I would just assume that everything isn't Fox is like left leaning or has like a left to it because
That's,
ABC is connected to Disney, right?
Ooh.
Disney's Hollywood, so Disney of course is like left leaning.
That's just economics, baby. Simply put.
I always set this out, but then I never use it.
Yeah.
So
Well, you could, in theory.
well,
Practice.
too bad.
AJ's talking about his microphone holder.
Oh yeah,
He's
for the
holding.
no, this is a video only podcast. If you're listening, we
Then how?
appreciate you, but also
What the hell?
we didn't put that there. How did it get there? How is it on Spotify?
Yeah.
By the way, we need to list all the places that you can watch the podcast, just in case
Where
you're listening on
YouTube?
YouTube and you didn't know that it's other places. Cool.
Oh,
We
yeah.
never mentioned it before. You got it on Spotify. You got it on YouTube. You got it on Google Podcasts. You got it on Overcast. You got it on PocketCast. You got it on. There's another one, but no one listens on that app, so we're good. And you can listen to it on Anchor.
What about SoundCloud?
Oh, I should put it on SoundCloud. shouldn't I?
Wow, we're missing out on all those
Sorry.
views, all those views that we might get. Listen, I don't know what the hell you get on
You get
SoundCloud.
plays.
Whoa, dude, you get played on
Yeah.
SoundCloud? Shit, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, guys, the sun is setting and the stars are coming out. These boys, they're getting older. And one day, we're not going to be here to take care of you and coddle you,
I have no clue what he's talking about.
I'm
You could be
talking about-
so many different
I'm just
things.
talking. Oh, yeah, no, I talk about a lot of things.
All
But
right.
right now, I'm just talking about. I thought I was going to have. I think I had somewhere that I was going with it. But then I immediately forgot. But the end. But I can make it work,
All
of
right.
course. Evan Arkizu makes
Keep
everything
rolling
work.
with it.
One day, we will be
In the ground.
in the ground, yeah.
right.
And that's probably when we'll stop uploading the podcast.
No, we're gonna. By that time, we'll have a fully fledged network.
Oh,
They'll
of course,
mourn
yeah.
our loss for about
Mhm.
a week, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
then they'll just start making memorial videos to make as much coin off our.
Oh,
dead.
yeah. They'll just
dead
like
bodies
edit
as
all
much.
the. Yeah.
And then from there, we'll probably hire as many feminists as possible. You have to like be overtly like I am a feminist to work on this show.
Oh, yeah. We only hire feminists here.
Yeah,
Thank you. What the? I
that's a
don't-
bumper sticker that I want.
we only
I
hire
only
feminists
hire
here.
feminists. All right,
Dude.
continue with your rant.
What was I? Okay, I don't know. I was just talking about we're going to be dead one
Oh,
day. That's it.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's
yeah.
just it. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? Oh,
I feel like for some reason people always plan to die, but what if you didn't? What if you were just
Mhm.
expecting to die and you did?
Yeah.
You're one of these motherfuckers who's 100, like kill me please.
I thought you meant like you like become immortal.
No.
You're just like, you never.
You were like,
know?
you're like, oh, average life expectancy is 80, and then you make it to like 120,
and you're just like,
and you're just like, I am no longer thankful for the time I have here on Earth.
I think this is a punishment. At this
What did I
point.
do?
What have I done? I think like the oldest person alive died a couple days ago, and she was like 115.
Get fucked.
That's so weird that the oldest person alive is always just changing because like they just beef it.
Yeah, who gets it now?
The
What if
second.
what if she died like when they handed her like the Guinness World Records and they just like pried it from her cold dead hands?
Her record or the book?
The record.
Dang. Well,
I-
that's okay.
It's so
She
weird
had it
that like
once.
it's so weird that like a world record is something that you could hold. Like, 'cause
Mhm.
theoretically you could go through the book, find something that you could do, set the world record.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much work.
It is honestly though. But like I think like with like the Guinness Book of World Records, it's like a lot of the stuff is kind of like in a way like sponsored by Guinness, kind of.
Really?
Cause like you can like break a record, but like if they don't have like any incentive to come check it out, then they probably won't. Like if you're like, hey, I can do the most pogo sticks, but you don't have like
Oh.
something to like offer them like in return, if this kind of makes sense, then like they probably just like won't come out to see it. I watched like a thing about it. Like they usually get some sort of like it's usually larger companies. Like there was some big company in Texas that had like a laser light show, and they got like the record for like the world's largest laser light show.
So that's how Dude Perfect sets all those records, 'cause they're corporately sponsored.
Dang it, corporations. Oh my God, we need to end capitalism. Tune in next time when me and AJ
Well,
sneak into.
But we're not even gonna replace it with like something that
Oh no.
everyone would like favor, like, oh, maybe socialism, maybe free market. No,
No, we just
we're
get rid of it.
we're getting rid of. We're scrapping everything. We're gonna go to full totalitarian, far right, completely out of nowhere.
We'll let the people choose the path. Well,
Nope, we're not letting the people.
That's right.
The republic is dead. Long live the empire.
The Internet Frogs Fact podcast will soon be taking over the world.
No, we're not.
Oh.
We're not that ambitious.
Okay, yeah, we'll stop it.
It never happens, so we don't expect it to happen.
It hasn't happened yet, AJ.
What we're going to do is we're going to centralize most governments.
Okay,
They're
yes.
going to think that they're operating
Mhm.
independently, but really all of the heads of those countries are bad faith. They're shills
There's
to
puppets.
us.
Yeah,
Puppets, yes.
Of course.
And we are the puppet masters.
we are gods now, and in our
And-
perfect society,
And this has only become because we have spoken it into existence.
obviously.
And you can do that too
Yeah,
with Masterclass. Thank you, everybody. This podcast is sponsored by Masterclass.
and AJ's new self-help book, Get Out the Door, and Get Out of My Life.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Leave. Don't expect me to pay alimony.
I don't know. Oh, of course.
So Evan has a improv show coming up, everybody.
Ugh.
We'll wish the boy luck
Yeah.
in his improv.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going with some friends.
Oh no.
I'm gonna watch. Who's performing with you?
Me.
Sai.
Sai. Should we list names?
Yeah, list everybody,
Okay.
and then say what they're the worst at when it comes
and their
to
social security number.
Oh yeah,
That was me doing epic burp.
gotta get them all. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't have that many. Not that many were built up, but
Done.
the ones that were there are a lot. Okay. Should I list names?
I mean, if you
Does
don't, if you want to.
I don't want to.
Okay, then don't.
Just the rest of the team.
Just the rest of the team.
Who does the worst?
No, I'm joking. We don't.
That be no, I don't know. Everyone's pretty all right, I would say. If they weren't,
Yeah.
I'd kill them.
I'm
so.
excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Have you guys been practicing, like not a lot, but like once a week maybe?
Yeah, not a lot, but like once a week for like 2 hours. and we'll
Oh,
just be
that's not
gaming.
bad. So,
yeah.
and you've had all that built up, so I'm ready to see you guys perform. It's gonna be
yeah.
exciting.
Oh yeah, it'll be freaking beans, dude. It'll be freaking beans, bro.
And it's the one improv show of the year. Or
Is
are you
it?
guys doing another one?
I hope it's the one. Like, it's not that I don't enjoy doing improv, but like, I don't like performing a lot of the time. Just
yeah.
too much pressure. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's
So
just
it's like
fun to go dick around with your
it
friends.
is. It really is. But like, I don't know. Whenever it's a show, I feel like I do better than just like practice.
Practice.
Because it's like the energy of the crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's gonna be free, so it
Oh,
better be
shit.
yeah. So it
Yeah.
better be freaking packed.
You better bet I'm gonna be shouting words out,
Ain't
and I'm gonna
you-
make them as
good.
hard as possible.
My God, yo, say synagogue. I
Synagogue.
love that word.
Oh, synagogues versus when if you guys do what's it called? The judge one.
Synagogues versus mosques. Synagogue versus mosque. Which one's better? Which one's better?
They're gonna be no. I can hear Han in the crowd.
That'll be the
AJ, sit down.
AJ doesn't sit down.
I will not.
Oh.
Han gave me a 0 on an assignment. It was a career path plan, and I just I don't remember exactly what I did, but my career path plan was to embezzle money from Doctors Without Borders, and it was what skills would you need for this? What education would you need? And then what can you do right now to start working towards that? So I was befriend criminals,
of course,
befriend politicians. Yes. Get myself known in the public sphere.
Yes.
It was all stuff like that. And she gave it back to me. She's like, AJ, you made all of this up.
Oh, really?
I was like, what is everybody else doing? I mean, half the stuff that they're writing down isn't going to be stuff that they actually do or actually will do. I don't fucking understand.
AJ, I think you have it in you. If anyone could embezzle money, it's to be you, buddy.
From a charity?
From a charity.
I don't know. Maybe I don't quite have as large of a charity in me yet. But
yeah, start off small.
I'm gonna start my own charity, Candy for Cripples.
Yes, and none of the proceeds go to crippled or candy.
Nope.
It just goes to AJ's fat cat pockets.
Yeah.
AJ strives to be a early 19th century industrialist.
Honestly,
Andrew Carnegie.
I'm gonna be an oil baron. That's where my path in life is taking me.
Hell yeah.
I'm just going to inherit an oil company. I'm going to be the new CFO of Exxon.
How to quickly gain success in business.
Just inherit all your money. Inherit a corporation.
Inherit $1 billion of company.
Can you
start off that way?
Can you imagine? I mean, probably can.
No.
But just the son of someone who owns a company like Johnson & Johnson, you can just pull that out. You don't have to slide it
every
out.
time we have this discussion. Okay, what were you saying?
You can the spawn of someone who owns a company or a large share in a company like Johnson & Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? We can't even imagine their lives.
Yeah.
We can't imagine what they do, how they think, how they feel, but they can absolutely imagine how we... They're
can they?
Yeah, definitely can. If they just put a little bit of self-awareness into the I don't know, their position, they can absolutely... I think they could absolutely get into our mindsets.
That's true.
So
there's
strange.
a lot more of us than them. Maybe, probably.
No, definitely. I don't know.
Yeah. People out there, corporations out there. Okay, AJ. That was great. Do that again.
All you audio listeners were about to fall asleep.
You guys are about to fall asleep, but we are that jolt in your leg that wakes you up as you're about to drift off into sleep land.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I have this awful thing when I fall asleep where whenever I fall asleep, I feel like I'm going to die.
Okay.
Every time I'm feel myself slipping consciously, I'm like, what if I don't wake up? And then I'm like, shit, I gotta stay awake for a little bit longer. And then eventually I fall asleep.
What if I died? What if I just beefed
What if this is the last time that I
Wake up. The great beyond calls to you, my son.
What was that for?
Oh, I was just making fun of you.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah. You know what? It's funny.
No.
You don't know how to sit comfortably in this couch.
You've had more experience than me.
Move your.
So you're giving me
your
instructions.
Hips back up against the couch. There you go.
I don't know. Seems kind of suspicious. Seems kind of particular.
All right,
we
everybody.
never even found a frog fact.
Fuck! Oh, wait, make one up. Go.
Okay.
Wait, I mean...
12 frogs
one up real
die
quick.
every year. Only 12.
Only 12. That means eventually there will be more frogs than there are humans. There's probably already more frogs than
I don't
there are
know.
humans.
You think?
There's definitely more species of frogs than there are species of human. Why aren't there more species of human? Why are there only like 4 colors?
I know, and like variants in between.
And none of them are poisonous?
What am I supposed to do if someone bites me? What the hell?
Oh my gosh, I'll just get like what? Maybe an infection if I'm rolling around in the dirt?
Lame.
That's disgusting.
You need to invent more races. Some people say that there's like,
I guess autism would be a species. So Down syndrome. All right, go ahead.
Maybe a different genus.
All right, we go.
Yeah, we're getting deep in the podcast
Ooh.
today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, right. So let's think. Did you guys know, this is just off the dome,
yeah, go ahead.
that In Venezuela, there are species of frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I don't know what more you expect. I assume there's frogs
Well,
in Venezuela.
I mean, that probably is a fact.
it probably is a fact. Honestly, I
mean,
would dare to say it's, factually accurate.
Nothing can truly be proven. Science is a concept.
That's true, and so is money. So I say we go burn down
Ooh.
the banks and we say, what could we have done, huh? Huh? I don't see any money over here. All I see is an idea.
Yes.
An agreed upon.
in the grand scheme of things, nothing is real.
Nothing's real. Anything could be money if we agree on it. And I don't agree that paper is money.
Ooh,
Dude,
look at
oranges are money now.
that. What about Bible bucks?
No.
Dude, we should print our own money.
We should.
No,
my
just
God.
the U.S. dollar.
We just make counterfeit bills. It's like, no.
Dude, what if we sectioned off all of where we live and we started trading exclusively with our own money, like internet fun bucks. or something
Internet
like-
fun bucks.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's what me and AJ are gonna be working on. We're gonna
take a break from the podcast.
We're gonna be barricading his neighborhood up so they can't leave. They're
Yes.
forced to use our currency. This is how we start our perfect world
What if-
state.
What if it's like the Berlin Wall, but on a smaller scale? And they have to like helicopter in food for the people and shit.
The Frog Facts Wall. It's
Uh.
simple. They have to. How would we get? How difficult do you think it would be to take control of the neighborhood?
This neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's pretty much like a pushover. So.
yeah, it shouldn't be that.
I mean,
hard.
except for the guy with the Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, he seemed like he'd put
Like
up a fight. We'd make an
Jeep.
example out of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'd be
definitely.
like, "This is what happens when you don't listen to our fun bucks or don't respect them."
You don't respect our new world economy.
Oh yeah. See, the thing is, we charge a lot of money for. See, basic economic principles dictates that the more common something is, the less expensive it becomes. But in this world, we do the opposite. You see, so water's everywhere, but we charge a premium for it, and we give diamonds away. AJ, stop giving that face. AJ, stop eating your microphone. AJ, this is the second time we had to replace
This is
it.
something. This is what they're teaching us in economics. And
They go, AJ, how wide can you make your mouth? And then he opens it up very wide as he's doing, and then he says, "Okay, now eat your microphone."
and then they collect my saliva and give it to the government.
The government.
Anyways, don't get vaccinated.
Also, don't trust the government. Also, QAnon was correct.
They've been correct all along. I am Q, and this is a message to all you Qs out there.
Wait, isn't there? Hey guys. Wait, no, like the Impractical Jokers. One of them's name is Q.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey Q, how do you feel about this whole QAnon thing?" And then the camera goes to him, and he's like, "The election was stolen."
What if he gave like a more honest answer and he was like, "Honestly, I heard that they're like really on top of child pornographers and I'm not." I feel like they could conflict with some of my own endeavors.
And then the Impractical Jokers looking at Q like, Sal is
They're like
"Whoa!"
slapping the. They're like,
"This is the funniest thing, Q. Oh my god."
"Q, oh my god, you have I've seen that hard drive before, Q." And they're like, the police are like carrying him.
Well, yes, Impractical Jokers. It goes illegal sometimes. I haven't seen the Impractical Jokers in a while.
I know, but they're all child pornographers, and I know that for a fact.
We have good reason to believe, especially Sal. He knows what he did.
I watched
Sal.
Joe Gatto. He's one of the Impractical Jokers. He
Oh,
went on
okay.
Theo Vaughn's podcast. That was pretty funny.
God bless.
Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about Louis C.K. Let's talk
Yeah.
about the Me Too movement as a whole. Actually, are you a big fan, Evan? No. No, he's not.
When did that come out? 4 years ago? Come out. When
When they
when did they drop it? When was the Me Too drop?
Did you pre-order?
Yeah, bro, I pre-ordered.
Oh,
You know
hell
me.
yeah.
I had to get that early buyer's edition.
I got to get
sexual
golden
harassment.
edition. And
Got that.
oh my gosh.
I have Louis C.K.'s confession signed.
You have.
I don't know what's happening. We've
Did he
gone off the
confess?
rails.
What
feel like
happened
he
to
did.
Louis C.K.?
He's
where
come
did,
back.
Did he go to like? Did he get like fined or some shit? Did he? What were his repercussions? Probably nothing, because he just consensually
Mhm.
jerked off onto a woman's
Yeah.
shoe.
He just like took a step back from Hollywood. He was like, "Okay, guys, goodbye."
And now he's back.
And he came back like it was like a year ago. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
And it's just like,
We
oh, okay.
should- we should go see Louis live in New York.
Oh, I thought you were just like go to his house. Like, yeah, I'm down, bro. Let's
Well,
go find
I
him.
haven't talked to him in forever.
Yeah,
so
honestly, would
that'd
he
be
still
nice.
remember us? Yeah, no, I want to see. I need to see someone live. I've never been to like a concert, like
Ooh.
a thing.
Yeah,
look.
when everything starts opening up again, or like when like live music, live performances are going back, I'm definitely gonna go see Slaughter Beach Dog.
I don't know who that is.
Live
AJ
in
is always
concert.
listing celebrities that I have like never heard of before.
It's
AJ
a-
is so into the indie loophole
It's
that I
a
have I'm not a part of it.
good ass band. They put out an album in like December called At the Moon Base. Probably one of my favorite albums. I'm getting my vinyl copy delivered on Saturday. It's so good. Also coming up in like 4 days, we got the new Origami Angel album
Don't know who that is.
popping
either.
out, and then a month from now we got new Hot Mulligan EP, ladies and gentlemen.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
If you listen to Mom Jeans, you probably were like recommended
That might be the
Hot
case.
Mulligan ones.
Or I just heard it recommended from you at some point.
Oh, maybe.
That might.
I don't think I've ever recommended
Oh.
Hot Mulligan. It's like the poppiest of like the like screamo shit. Or it's not screamo, but it's like of like the loud and obnoxious shit. That
I
like.
get you. It's just a little mashup. A lot of modern music is. I don't know where I'm going with this sentence.
Yeah.
The first thing you'll learn
Just
about
keep
me
going.
is that I just start sentences, don't know where they're going.
Well, I mean that's
don't know where
kind
they
of
wind up.
what this world is. No one knows what they're talking about. They just the words that come out of your mouth.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm not even gonna finish it. I'm just gonna
honestly.
take the praise and move on. I'm gonna take my jacket off.
Yeah, do it, you idiot. Looks more like a windbreaker than a jacket, if you ask me. Guys, ever seen Game Theory? Guys know he has a new. It's not new anymore. He's got his thing. It's called Food Theory. Oh yeah.
I saw one recommended to me. It was like how long could you survive in a grocery store?
Oh, that's an excellent segue, AJ, because I was trying to get there anyways.
Okay.
But okay, yeah, no. The other day I was like, not the other day. This is one of those moments where you're like, oh, there's a glitch in the simulation,
Uh-huh.
you know. So it's like it ties back to the food theory video, but I've got to preface first. And I was thinking back, and I was like. And it was like a Yo Mama joke, I heard this Yo Mama joke years ago when I was a young boy, and it went as follows: Yo Mama, so stupid, she got locked in a grocery store and starved to death. Okay, I was pausing for applause and laughter, but
Applause.
Jesus,
Yeah, you got
laughter. Okay, yeah. And that's from the Yo Mama YouTube channel, by the way. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, how long could you survive in a grocery store without it, being a thing? And then, like, the next day, the Food Theory uploads the video where it's like, how long could you survive in a grocery store locked in? And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Then I click on it, and then you know what the name of the person who recommended the video topic was?
Who?
Evan. So the whole time he's referring to this guy as Evan, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, so I want...
Matt Pat is speaking directly to me in this video.
Made this for me. Matt Pat told me. He sent me an email and was like, hey, look, I know you're not the Evan that sent this request, but I couldn't find that guy, so I just looked up the first Evan in the phone book.
So, and come on to my podcast called Gay Theorists. So we theorize who on YouTube is gay.
I thought it was going to be like, we talk about like the origin of like homosexuality, but no, it's just like,
no.
Matt Pat's like, so,
like,
I think Markiplier's gay?
I think Gabby Hanna likes women.
Oh my, who else is a gay YouTuber?
I have no fucking clue.
AJ, what do you know? If you
I don't know
gay
anything.
YouTubers. Yeah, clearly.
Tana Mojo has definitely
mowed
scissored.
Carpet.
So
Yes,
another
sir.
woman.
High five to that one. that was so. Jesus. Four
We're
times
out of
the charm.
practice, ladies. and
We're out
gentlemen.
of sync, okay? Don't worry. We're epic. We're so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Our hand, I almost broke AJ's fingers.
Yeah. Well, that would be pretty easy to do because they're so.
AJ's fingers are so freaking absurdly long. If you've ever been fingered by this man, you know. I don't, obviously. AJ's just like.
Then why are you telling them like it was like a
AJ, stop! I played it off cool, bro. Stop! Stop bringing it back up, dude. Dude, come on, man.
It's my sister.
Oh, I was like, I heard some mysterious entity in the walls, and I was like, oh, it's the rats. The rats.
the rats.
It's the rats. My dad just
It's the rat.
That's Evan's
my
dad.
My dad is not the rat, you bastard.
No. That's his voice.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. What's he saying?
My dad says the rats. No, he will like set up rat traps. Just
I
like
set
random
up rat
places in the
traps.
house, like where mice will be. So I guess not random,
Ooh.
but like he won't tell you where they are.
And then you'll step on one, and it'll be like a cartoon. You'll be ouchies, ouchies, ouchies.
Yeah, it'll be just like Tom and Jerry, where he's like,
Yowza!
I loved it when the two voice actors for Tom from Tom and Jerry would make two sounds of pain. It's great. Oh man. Okay, right. So he just like won't tell you like where he's putting these
Oh, yeah?
rat traps. And like the other day I was like feeling around for something in the cupboards and like I put my hand on the wooden thing and it's a miracle it didn't go off and I was like, "Okay, thank you, Dad, for almost costing me my index
Well,
finger."
one, Dad, you're not doing a very good job because the trap didn't do anything.
You got to give it time. Bro, Dad, you're kind of a failure, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
But sometimes they will work and then I'll just open the garage and see and see a dead rat.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'll be like, "Okay."
well, I mean, that's what it's for.
That is what it's for. I haven't seen so much of them lately.
You should just get a cat.
I should, honestly. I want a cat.
You want to?
I
They're
want,
cool.
They
cool.
do seem cool.
Once they get old, though, they're kind of just bags of fleas.
That's like with all animals, though. Like
Yeah.
my dog Muffin, she's just so obese. She just walking around.
She looks like a bedroll.
What is that? What is
like
a bedroll?
Or like a bed that you roll out.
Oh, I guess I probably could have assumed that.
Yeah,
from the
I don't
name.
know what the fuck.
Okay, AJ. I just want to talk about my dog. You're over here talking about linens and shit.
Well,
Linens and
I
shit.
have
It's
to-
the second Bed Bath and Beyond.
that's Joanne's linens and shit.
It's in parentheses. It's
That-
like once all the old ladies that currently shop there die.
Yeah.
That's how they're gonna
That's-
rebrand themselves.
Oh my gosh, think about that.
That would be
All of the
epic.
people who, oh holy fuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All these fucking companies are going to have to rebrand because what
The
they're
boomers-
pushing isn't going to
Oh
be.
yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like people don't. It's like people aren't buying diamonds anymore because diamonds are super expensive. It's like diamonds, are they gonna like go down in price, or they're just gonna start being less for sale and they'll go up in price,
Ooh.
or people will just start buying like old used rings. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
everyone proposes with ring pops now.
That's not even a bad idea.
Well, it's not a bad idea, but also I'm seeing too much of it. That's my good
Oh.
idea.
And everyone else is just stealing it from them.
Fuck off.
They just. Do you ever,
Alright.
yeah, I hate that shit. Like when you have an idea and then you see someone else do it,
Yes.
and you're like,
Well,
you fucker.
I had an idea for a sketch, and then like the same sketch got recommended to me by College Humor, and it was like 6 years ago. And I was like, fuck. All right, I guess I'm not original.
That's the simulation telling
It
you.
wasn't even that good of a sketch though. Like my idea. I was just
What
like,
was it?
that would be fun. I don't remember what it was. It was something
Wow.
about high school.
Should have just stolen it. Didn't College Humor like go under? What happened to them?
I've only watched like one College Humor video ever. So
I think their parent company like died.
died.
Yep. So I think they're
Can
dead.
you imagine College Humor being like, "Mama, no,
my parent
she was 70."
You know, we're so funny here at College Humor. I think they were popping off in like 2011,
I don't.
and then
Nick,
they
what
were
is-
just petering out ever since.
What did College Humor even do other than sketches?
That was kind of it.
It was
Just like
it?
sketches. I think they made some like video essays about things, but like
Give-
nothing.
Give
mostly
me a
just sketches.
College Humor sketch
I
premise.
can't think
yeah,
of any.
That's
No one
what I
can.
thought.
No one freaking
Oh my gosh, College Humor.
more like
All
dead
right.
humor.
Maybe we need doctorate humor. We need grad student humor.
We need boomer humor. Oh wait, no.
No,
That's
that's on the out. Like
That's
we were just
true.
talking about.
That's
We
'cause
need
they're gonna
grad
be
student
dead.
humor. That's our new channel. It's
damn it.
it's just jokes about the stereotypes of grad
I
students.
don't know any stereotypes. About
I don't fucking either.
we make it for a
We're
specific
make them up.
college.
We're at Stanford. Or no, we're going to Berkeley.
I'm in Berkeley. I have graduated.
And now I am doing another 4 years of schooling on my parents'
Dime.
Yes.
Yes.
I play polo. I own 24 horses.
And my name is Lance.
Oh my gosh, this is the tie back into the last episode when we said people named Lance are grown in a lab.
That's right. We did talk about that. Lab.
Lance.
Lance Labs. Lance Labs. That sounds like a company that
No.
would do some sketchy shit.
No.
No.
Lance Labs is sustainable farms. They also do
Lacrosse
they
practice.
do affordable insulin.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So Lance
I can
Labs is-
respect that.
Cool.
Lance Labs is pretty all right. Lance himself, though. Oh boy,
yeah,
that
I
guy.
could do without
I
him.
could do without him. He's just like one of those guys. You know, he's like AJ. He's one of those guys. Horrible.
Horrible. Oh yeah, I didn't think we need to
course.
spell it out, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're kind of stupid
It's-
and horrible.
Evan went and got us in and out.
Yeah.
What a noble guy.
Yep, that's Evan.
And he won't let me pay him back for it.
I told you. I told you. I was like, I'll get you a burger because we would have filmed this a couple days ago. But my darn grandma just had to have her fence fixed and had to have her screen replaced.
What's up, Gramps? Don't ruin it in the
Yeah.
first place. This is why you can't put women in charge of things. All right?
Women.
It's always going to go south. All right? You ever heard of a female CEO doing something good? No.
Never heard of a woman doing anything really.
Other than giving birth and doing sign language translation.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, there are just like way more women sign language translators than men.
Yeah,
Like
well, that's
or
the
these
two
famous
Those
ones.
are the two careers that you can do as a woman,
And-
in my world,
Oh,
my
of course.
America.
Yes, and in AJ's perfect country. In our
Well, it's not
utopian
perfect.
society,
It's nowhere near perfect, but
That's
that's what I
true.
like about it.
like it's got flaws, but they're my flaws.
It's patriarchal, but I'm patriarchal.
Finally, some good old-fashioned American views that I
Yes.
can get behind.
This is what the ideals that our country was founded on, and I'm ready to
We're-
get back to them.
We've gone so far from the original message. No
Yeah.
wonder everything's gone wrong.
Well,
you know?
the empire's crumbling. I'd say my prediction: 40 years left of the United States.
AJ, you keep saying stuff like this, and part of me thinks you're joking, but part of me is like, no, he's very serious, and he wants to be able to say, "I called it, I called it."
I do want to be able to say I
I know.
called it.
God dang it, AJ. You think? Oh my God. Oh man. You ever think that another civil war could happen in this country, not another country?
I think, yes, it will absolutely happen soon. And soon in the grand scheme of things is like maybe 20, 30 years.
I see.
So, and then it lasts for 10 years, and then that completes my 40-year
his
estimate.
timeline, of course.
But I think that the next civil war will be along like class lines.
Whoa.
So,
Oh yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
like
AJ
it'll
is
be is because like if you look at the far right and the far left right now, what are they both? They're both agitated by one thing, and that's what?
rich people.
People in power.
Yo.
Correct, Evan. You
I
get
said rich
Scooby
people.
snacks. Well, rich
Where are they?
money equals power. That's how it is.
so factually accurate. You know?
So as soon as both of those groups realize what they're really up against, we're gonna have
Team
corporately sponsored
military
revolutions.
Oh yeah, that'll be epic. I can't wait to have to fight against Best Buy.
You're gonna be gunning down Viacom employees.
Oh yeah. You think I can't wait. That's the one thing that's been missing from my life. I don't know why I can't wait. What's Viacom again?
Viacom is like one of the biggest entertainment companies.
They own
They
Nickelodeon.
They
I
own
think
like a bunch of different things.
that's true. That's epic. I can't wait to. In the future, you think that they're gonna be like, yeah, we won't have people fight. We'll just have robots fight. I feel like we're getting there.
We're already there. We do remote control drones.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I mean like exclusively like.
like free thinking robots.
Well, maybe not free.
All we have to do is be like, go here, and then they strategize. They do.
Oh, I mean, I was just thinking like remote control robots.
Oh,
so, like,
you mean like BattleBots on CBS? This podcast has been sponsored by BattleBots
on CBS?
7 to 10. You can watch
Pacific.
Gravedigger Jr. rip apart another robot. I don't know. I could continue with what you were saying.
Gravedigger. What was I talking about? I literally forgot. So I was talking about something about
Robots.
Something about
robots and fighting on that. We're just gonna have robots fight each other.
Yeah, I feel like.
So you
that's
mean like
what it's
so
gonna
you're talking about like a Ready Player One thing
Yeah.
where you're in like a little room
Mhm.
in a warehouse on like some government black site and you're controlling some like
Yeah,
super
yeah.
soldier.
be. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what you're up to. And it's like a video game,
All right.
and you just go around in this video game committing war crimes, but
yeah,
it's not you
like
'cause it's a
Ender's
video
game.
game.
Like Ender's
Yeah, just like
Game.
Ender's Game or
Hell
that one
yeah.
episode of Black Mirror.
I haven't watched Black Mirror. I feel like it would just give me like too much anxiety.
It's pretty alright. I haven't seen it in a while. I should probably rewatch it. But it's like,
Because like shit like that is like, oh, look at all these bad things that could happen, and
Mhm.
you're purposefully gonna be like I don't want to know that those bad things are happening until they've happened.
I get you. Okay.
All right.
AJ wants to be in the dark until it
Yeah,
is in.
I wanna
until the
be-
light is thrust upon.
I
him.
want to be one of the people that they make an episode of Black Mirror about.
Oh, okay.
I want to be like the what do they call, conscientious objector or something? No, that's not it. That like they're gonna be like the episode's gonna be like he was fully aware of what was happening and he just did not give a shit. And then they're like people like this are gonna be the downfall of our society. And absolutely, but I don't give a shit.
Absolutely. But,
You
know,
can't
as we've
point that out to me
established-
and then expect me to just change what I am.
Don't call me. Don't call AJ out. He's not changing. He's a man of his. He's a man of his practice.
I'm a man of my values.
Of course, as we've established, AJ has some great old-fashioned American values.
Yep, which means no minorities. We need another Spanish-American war.
We
It's
do-
been
oh,
too
yeah.
long.
The first one was so short, though.
Oh
I feel
my
like it'd be
gosh.
such a waste. The Spanish didn't even try that hard.
Yeah, put your back into it, you.
You freaking idiots.
No, I was gonna say slur, but we can't do that anymore. Now that we're sponsored by CBS.
Oh gosh, CBS.
Mm.
Oh, Man. I think people used to. I heard like it's like a third-hand story at this point, but like my dad was telling me about like something that his like grandpa had said to him, where he was like, his grandpa was like, so my great grandpa, great grandpa,
Yeah.
was like I'm worried that the Spanish people are gonna try some sort of revolt and like to take back their land.
All right.
But like he was Mexican. I don't know why I posed him as a very American sounding person, but so that's it. So people in the past used to be afraid of like the Spanish people coming back, and I think that's really interesting because it's like,
and now we're afraid of the South coming back.
are we? Are we?
That's one of my big fears. The South will rise.
They're like, if they start selling cotton again, who knows how much economic power they could be.
Well, they didn't have much economic power in the first place. The North was always the economic powerhouse.
But they were just like, yo, but we have free labor.
The South, the South was. I say the South was dumb as shit because they were literally producing everything.
Oh yeah.
The thing that they didn't have was population, right?
I know.
So they didn't have anyone to sell their shit to, so they had to sell it for reduced prices to the North. This is what makes sense in my head, at least.
Oh yeah.
And from what little I learned in U.S. history.
Oh yeah. What little I can remember. No, the South definitely peaked. Like.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to say right before slavery was abolished.
South was the peak of American society.
Oh yeah. Is that my water bottle?
Yeah, that is.
Oh,
remember
okay.
You forgot.
I do vaguely remember that actually. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that was like their thing. Everything since then has just been like a letdown to what they once were. Not that I'm saying slavery was great.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that the slavery was the peak of American society. That's when we were the most productive. Not everyone was like a little bitch boy out here making TikToks.
Lame. Parting their hair down the middle. Lame.
Oh, looking like Steve Buscemi from The Big Lebowski. Lame.
Never saw The Big Lebowski.
You should watch it. You should watch it. We need to we should watch The Big Lebowski together.
It's about bowling, right? Yes. Bowling.
Dude,
bowling.
Are you doing anything later today?
Today? I think my mother wants me out.
Oh, okay.
That's actually, I'll ask her and see if she remembers what I was supposed to be doing today.
All right.
Dude,
we need to watch The Big Lebowski.
Okay, that'd be
sometime.
Yeah, you have nothing else to do today?
Nope. No, I'm off today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, me too. We could theory watch. We have the same days off. That's epic, actually, for once. But okay, I was gonna say something, but then I totally forgot what it was. I do that so often. It's like kind of really bad.
Oh well, I'll just say something then.
Oh right, no, I just remembered.
Okay.
I do British accents like so often, and that's the thing.
I do different accents in my head, and then I think about doing them to like randomly at work, like when I'm bagging groceries. Where this person I'm gonna see them for like 15 seconds of my life, and then they're out of them. So I just kind of want to use them, but I don't do it.
Oh, dang it, AJ.
Because I gotta get them down first. Because I have the Russian down almost, but like the thing is, I don't do like the thing with my W's. But I think that makes it more personal.
What do you mean the thing with your W?
I want
to suck your blood.
That's Transylvanian.
Shut up,
and
bastard.
We're not a big fan of trans rights.
That was good.
No.
Damn train.
Where's my? I always have to find my accents on my.
Oh yeah, no,
What is? Evan, you're fucking retarded. You're a dumb piece of shit.
So mean.
All right, what were you gonna say about your British accents?
Oh right, I don't know. I just bust them out so often, and what I've noticed is that like the more I do one, the more other people also do them.
Really?
And then
like they'll just
spread
join
them on,
in?
like an infection. Yeah. Like not like I don't talk like every word is a British accent.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, like my brain will just be like, "Hey, British accent time."
Yeah.
I'll say something in British. Yeah. And then like I've noticed that like other people do it too because it's just like it's inherently fun to make fun of the British. You know?
Well, I mean, they are lesser than.
They are lesser than. You know, they may have got us going, but they certainly
didn't take us anywhere after.
Oh yeah, no. They were like, oh my gosh.
I mean, like what? They're dying now. Prince Philip just died.
Oh, poor Prince Philip.
Fucking. Oh my God.
Yesterday I was doing homework, and for some reason on Hulu I saw like a thing. It was like. Prince Philip remembering his 99 years, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll watch that."
Watch all 99 years.
Oh, yeah, it's 99 years long. No, and I got like there was only like 30.
It's the successor to 12 Years of Slave.
99 years of Prince William. It's just like a live stream. It's him in his last
They've been
days.
recording him. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I would buy that. What was I gonna? Okay, right. I got like there was only like 30 minutes left of it when I ended it, and it was like an hour and 10 minutes long, and I was like, wow, I'm so proud of myself for sitting through this, but I didn't. Not the whole thing. British people. I can only take so much of British people.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, I have two things. I watched that Jackie Kennedy documentary. It was so fucking boring. I don't give a shit about
Jackie Kennedy.
JFK's.
No,
wife.
I know who she is, but like, where was it?
What do you mean?
Where did you watch it?
I watched it on Netflix.
Huh.
It's just about like she's very extravagant, and it's just like all these old women who like.
We've got a
were
guest coming on.
Yo, it's good. She needs to be taken to practice. Let me make this joke about Jackie Kennedy.
Please let us make fun of
Please.
the ex-first lady, Jackie Kennedy.
It'll take like 2 seconds.
We just need to bully her really quick.
You can walk. I mean, I don't understand. It's just these fucking Americans. They don't understand. They're jack shit about what we go through over the pond.
This is AJ's Jackie
It's
Kennedy joke.
It's my Jackie Kennedy joke. I was raised in South Wales, and
Wales.
I spent all my time on the streets. I've seen some shit. I carry a knife on me constantly just because of the trauma that I've experienced on the streets. I never leave home without my Adidas. Jackie Kennedy, everybody. Give it up for Jackie.
Woo! Thank you, Jackie Kennedy.
All right.
That accent sounded like a British, Australian, and autistic person all in one.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, I mean, that's what we're going for.